Hi, and welcome back. We're going to do a lesson on hearing aid cleaning today. As you can see, we've got a variety of tools and hearing aids, and we'll go over how to clean each type. So the first thing that we have here to the left is a microfiber cleaning cloth. Your hearing aid probably came with one of these. I do like the microfiber cloths because you can wash and reuse them. Any kind of soft, dry cloth is fine though. We also have our multi-purpose cleaning tool. Some tools look different, but this one has a brush and a wire loop at the end. This tool in the middle is a vent cleaner, and the one on the end is just a standalone brush. We've got a variety of hearing aids here. We have two behind the ear styles, one of which has a custom ear mold on the end, and the other has a non-custom dome on the end. And then here to your right there is a custom in the Canal hearing aid. Alright, so the first device we'll work on is this custom in the Canal. We're going to wipe it down with our soft cleaning cloth. Any kind of soft dry cloth is fine. You don't want to spray any cleaning solution directly onto the hearing aid, and try not to use any alcohol products as they can dry out the plastic of the device. The next thing we're going to use is our little brush, and we're going to use this probably about once a week. The microphone openings of the hearing aid are on the faceplate, typically around the battery door, and about once a week we're going to hold those pointed down towards the floor and use the brush to brush across those microphone openings. That'll make sure if there's dust and debris it falls out down towards the floor rather than getting pushed into the hearing aid itself. Next thing we'll check on is the air vent, which is down below the sound opening where that little white wax filter is. The air vent runs all the way through from the faceplate of the device to inside the ear canal. So we're just going to use our little wire loop to scoop out any wax that we may see there at the opening. And we can also use the air vent cleaner. Again, depending on the diameter and the opening of your air vent, this may or may not be necessary, but you can certainly use that and run it all the way through from one side to the other. And if you see any debris there that comes out on the end, you can use your soft cleaning cloth to wipe that away. If the hearing aid hasn't been working and you've taken all these cleaning steps and you know the battery is good and it's still not working, we may want to change that wax filter. We'll speak about that in a different video. Alright, the next device we have is a behind the ear device with a custom ear mold on the end. And again, we're going to use our cleaning cloth first. One thing that can help if you're prone particularly to chronic outer ear infections is a sanitizing spray that can help keep from reinfecting the ear canal every time you put your ear mold back into your ear. So we're going to spray that onto the cloth itself. As I mentioned before, we do not want to spray that onto the device. We're going to spray it onto the cloth and then use that to wipe everything down with. So again, wiping that little ear mold off. Your ear mold size may differ. And wipe the rest of the device as well. And just like the in-the-ear device, these of course have microphone openings for the sound to go in. They are located on the spine of the device. And same idea, we're going to hold those pointed down towards the floor and use our little cleaning brush to brush across those microphone openings about one time per week. If you work in a lot of dust and debris outside, you might find that you want to do that several times a week just to keep those microphone openings nice and clear. We can also use our little wire loop to scoop out any wax that we see there in the openings of the ear mold. And this ear mold does have an air vent as well. Some do, some don't, but we're going to use our little vent cleaner to clean through that air vent. And we're pretty well good to go. Alright, so last but not least, we have our Sporty Red model. This is a behind the ear device with a non-custom dome on the end. We usually change those domes for you when you come in for your 6-month checkups, so you may not have to do that at home, but if you do, you just sort of pinch and wiggle and pull that dome off of the end of the speaker. Just a friction fit. There's a little tube inside the dome that fits over the end of the speaker. I'm going to slide that on and give it a good push at the end to make sure it's nice and secure. All right, and then we're going to use our cleaning cloth that we used before to sort of wipe everything down again, either using the sanitizing spray or not, depending on what your needs are. And again, we've got those microphone openings on the spine of the device. So we'll hold those down towards the floor about once a week and use a brush. We're going to use this tiny brush because it looks left out over there. And we'll use that to just brush across those microphone openings, keep those nice and clear. And this does not have an ear mold with an air vent on it, but we can still use the little metal loop on the end of this tool to clean out any wax. If you haven't changed the dome, just kind of use that to scoop the wax out if you see any debris there. And again, no air vent, so we don't necessarily need that little vent cleaner. And there you have it, nice and shiny and new, fire engine red and ready to go. If you have any questions or need an in-person review of cleaning, feel free to give the office a call. We'll get you scheduled for an appointment and get you taken care of. Have a great day.